What's up, guys? Dry Fox here, and today we're going to be reading some stories me and some other people on the internet created on Roblox. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. After browsing on for nothing, an advert came up for the Nutjar magazine. This looks quite ugly, I thought to myself. So I clicked the advert so fast my mouse exploded. The subscription only cost 1.3 grand. The same cost as a... bruh. So it seemed worth it for me. The magazine arrived in only, and on the front cover of the page there was a massive picture of nothing. This pleased me. I opened the magazine onto the first page, and the contents were listed before me. It looked like very good. You could learn how to ew, or you could find out how to make moist cupcake. All of this was quite appealing to me. However, after peeling the suck with applesauce, my house burned down. Perhaps the Nutjar magazine isn't for me. Right, get this. My parents asked me to buy nothing. I mean, who even likes nothing unless you're Luke, of course. After that, my parents asked me to shop for that item. I responded as to why they hadn't asked me to buy a massive nut jar. Their response with, "See you later, enjoy your shop." Anyways, we went to some store named "We Sell Overfed Rats." Raced inside, and then the shopkeeper, yup, big mistake, he started chasing me with a but when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. Yeah, the shopkeeper had brought along his best mate. Oh yeah, world champion of racket for 100 years running. Not bad. Luckily, he tripped over a stick and went over the edge of a cliff. Too bad, really. I ran to the edge of the cliff and just managed to yell, "Bye!" I never saw him again, obviously. Anyways, I gave my parents and they were pleased, but I don't think I'll go shopping for nothing again. This morning, I woke up and just thought, I think I should go and actually take up drawing today. To do this, I went out to the furry convention just so I could pick up some leaflets on drawing. To get into drawing, I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and collect poop on the streets. But it turned out that all of it turned into fossil. I then proceeded to cry so hard that after 7,272 years, I decided to give up on drawing. I thought it may be better suited to Pooh Championship instead. I decided to preach on how big, giant, angry boy, how drawing, and I suggested that everyone should take up Pooh Championship. After getting hit in the face and being called an orphan, I realized my views were not shared. I then proceeded to go home and cry. I sat on the couch and turned the television on. Nothing was on, so I decided to just watch that. I guess drawing just wasn't for me. So my friend Hannah Montana and I had decided that for Halloween this year, instead of pooping in his or her diapers, we were going to go by ourselves to the haunted wall market. For this, we need to prepare ourselves by packing nut jar with anime girl inside. I think we packed a bit too much. Anyways, we set off. We had to jump over a fence to get in. Hannah Montana face planted into a sharp eel. They live, kinda. I burst down the front door of the wall market, but a zombie suddenly came out in front of me. I bashed it with my nut jar and anime girl inside of it. It was lucky, I exclaimed, but after turning around, I noticed the revolting zombie was eating Hannah's Montanas. Nothing. "This is consumable," I sheepishly said, as I burst out the door. Luckily, I had a little bit of time for trick-or-treating, so I went knocking at some neighbors' houses. They came to the door with nothing. I knew that they tried to hit me with it, so I ran away. I eventually made my way home. My mom asked me where I'd just been. I replied, "I was just at the chat or the treat." 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have left off. I remarked. I looked over to my mate who was sitting next to me. They looked as scared as my depression. Suddenly, there was a massive explosion. We had landed on the planet Tide. I was the first out of the spaceship. Well, I mean, obviously, nobody was dead. Ha! I saw some strange visitors. They had heads that looked like pies. Kind of freaky. They approached me and gurgled, "We are the mama tides. We do not know but we'll have flushed you." I was a little worried that they shouted back, "You genetic reject!" That did it. Now they were absolutely fuming. I dashed across the cream white surface of the planet while the mama tides chased me. Then I noticed the Buster Sword. I grabbed it with both hands and attacked the mama tides. They all died. Ha! I rasped. Won't be seeing them again. At the back of the spaceship, feeling very past. I tried to curse there, but I bypassed it, so I said passed. I waved goodbye to the planet mama tides as they left. I couldn't wait to tell my friends about the story. So, one day, I tried to rob World Market. I brought my knife here and walked in, but unfortunately my plan was foiled by a guy, security guard. Within a long time, the crew arrived and told me to come out now, or I thought. I thought about evading them, but instead I know to run. The crew ended up taking me to school, where I met Mama. Mama started to poop on me, so I defended myself with my knife. So eventually the crew came in and ended the world. I hope the rest of my stay in school will be easier. So my friend Paul and I had decided that for Halloween this year, instead of playing Roblox, we were going to go to the haunted gold saucer. For this, we need to prepare ourselves by packing big. I think we packed a bit too much. Anyway, we set off. We had to jump over a fence to get in. Paul's face planted into a massive eel. They lived, kinda. I burst down the front door of the gold saucer, but a zombie suddenly came out in front of me. I bashed it with my eel. That was lucky, I explained, but after turning around, I noticed that a revolting zombie was eating Paul's biceps. I'm gonna leave this boring place, I sheepishly said, as I burst out the door. Luckily, I had a little bit of time for trick-or-treating. We went knocking at some neighbors' houses. They came to the door with a freaking desk. I knew that they'd try to hit me with it, so I ran away. I eventually made my way home. My mom asked where I had been. I replied, I was just at the nothing. I worked at a treat. Today, I woke up and poured myself a bowl of belly eel creams. It was the worst experience of my life, but today I was starting at my new school, which was Hannah Montana's Village High School. However, after morning, I still know I could come for the day. As I filled my school bag with poles, I heard my mother shout. I then continued to leave the house and rode my pop to school. As I reached the school, I found out that my first lesson was funny subject, but as I reached my class and saw that my teacher was the mama tied and died from Roblox, I said hello to them, but sadly it was against the... Dude, why is it against the rules to say hello? Anyways, it was against the rules, so as a punishment, I had to do nothing. I mean, still, why is it against the rules to say hello? You're supposed to say hello to someone, because if you don't, how are you going to get to know them? I mean, oh my God! My dream vacation would be to go to Heroes, Mississippi. My favorite thing to do there would be nothing. However, before going on vacation to Heroes, Mississippi, I should first check that if I died or my house might burn down. I also must make sure the big... Oh my God. I must also make sure to pack a big tick. It's something I can't live without. In order to get to Heroes, Mississippi, I would have to travel by Iron Man suit. I, of course, would have to take my best buddy, Ebony, on my trip. I wouldn't go anywhere without them. Oh, wait, never mind. I just got a phone call that they just died from dying. What? I guess I would just have to take my tick instead. While we are there, I hope we can fit a trip to the Cacodemon Museum. That's my favorite place to go. Anyway, I should be able to go on vacation to Heroes, Mississippi once I save 1,000 Robux. This morning, I woke up and just thought, I think I should actually take up being annoying today. To do this, I decided to go into the outline group chat just so I could pick up some leaflets on being annoying. To get into being annoying, I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and collect collections. However, it turned out all the collections were dead. I then proceeded to cry so hard that I turned my skin inside out. Jeez. After 300 years, I decided to give up on being annoying. I thought I may be better suited to nothing instead. I decided to preach how said being annoying, and I suggested that everyone should take up nothing. After getting hit in the face with a chair and being called nothing, I realized my views were not shared. I proceeded to go home and cry. I sat on the couch and turned the telly on. Marvel's Infinity War was on, so I decided to just watch that. I guess being annoying just wasn't for me. Also, here's something extra. Secondary ending. He gets snapped by Thanos just because he gets so annoying. So today, the most gay thing happened today. While I was running to school this morning, I found a bone on the sidewalk. I picked it up to take a closer look. When I did so, a car parked next to me, and a man inside shouted to me. The man looked a lot older than me, so I decided to run away for a while. After taking a closer look at the bone, I realized it was actually a random object. When I arrived at school, the teacher peed and glared at me. "You're late," I exclaimed. "Crap!" I thought to myself. That random object that found made me late. When I realized we were learning about how to stick together with a new product, I had to escape my class immediately. I told my teacher, "I wear my grandma's towel," hoping that he would let me leave it be. He replied, "Okay," so I ran off as fast as possible to go crap in the toilet.